There you go. That way they can calm the fuck down again. Okay, we got Days, Tantrum. We're destroying something over there. Now, as for the animals, they can't get out because the fucking... This is in the way. The solar. My people can't cross across solar, right? But I built the shape before I had to build the solars in place. I can't put it on that side, so I'll chuck it here. I know it's going to pop it and they're going to be like, oh my god, I have to put the animals on a hitch thing. It's fine. Maybe whatever. And they are making a mess again. So let's get the animals the fuck out of... I've got the animals in pets, and I want to take pets out of cooking spaces and yeah, out of the... I kind of want to take them out of the kitchen too, but I also need the cats to be able to reach the kibble and shit. So I don't want the cats in there, but I do want the cats to be able to reach whatever it is, the food bench there, that one, ideally. Thank you for the soothe. Let's get them out of... Oh, I've already got them out of here. That's good. Okay, so that's keeping clean. Technically, getting them out of the hospital would keep it cleaner in general. Not like 100% out of it, but close enough out of it that they're not kind of like chilling in here as much. The idea is something just got broken. I don't know what that was. So there's a good chance that / all pets are possibly not going to come in here. They might not. It doesn't really matter too much. But, yeah, they should go everywhere else that's within the base, just not in there, not in food. I don't think I put the Thrumbo in that. I don't know. No. Okay. So, yeah, they are... Yeah, you're in pets. Okay, no, that's fine. As long as they're not where they're cooking and shit, you know? And as for the rest of it, they're all just in a pen, which is just outside of it, which... I'll get rid of the foals and shit. If they could pop the wall so that we could get the animals out of here, which they have, I can throw the horses and stuff onto the caravan. I just gotta find all of said Nuke Dragon horses. There we go. You go to the caravan and you go into the caravan too. There we go. Alright, so now we'll have some horses, so they should travel a bit faster as well as be able to carry shit a bit easier. There is at least one colonist that's been removed from it, and I believe it's not the one that we want to be able to do the talking, which should be fine. I'm going to turn off kibble production because sweet Jesus have we got enough, or at least cap it. I want this capped at probably 10,000 is plenty enough because they already have 50,000, so... As long as they stop making it into more kibble, it should be fine. And I'm pretty sure on that bench they don't do it. We got 300 lavish meals. That should make them pretty happy. Honestly, the, what do you call this thing? The nutrient paste thing has been doing justice. It's just that it obviously makes them pretty upset about it. Blessed is in a daze. And yeah, it's basically like... puke everywhere at the moment. Dining chair, 2 dining chairs. Don't know if we need more chairs, but we might. There's a good chance that they may have broken them. We've got chairs over here, which is good. And I've got chairs in there. I might not have... Got 2 up there. Put them down here. I don't have them here. Oh, I do, sorry. And 10 tables. We should be alright for like tables and stuff. Because like, I mean, there's a cluster of people up here coming up to eat. Instead of coming up to eat, can I get you to haul? And Zula is like making squinty eyes at me from underneath the monitor. As well as my cat for any of it doesn't know. I think she knows it's really close to her breakfast time and she's giving me the face, the look. Hoping that it might scooch up a few minutes, but she'll have to wait a little bit. So trying to also get different types of lighting in here to outside so that it is at least visibly not something I'm going to accidentally just pick up. Although these ones are all blue, we've got all blue. The hospital has that sort. Am might do is you lot, maybe make you lot actually like dark blue, because what the fuck, oh my god. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna leave it like that. Psychic Soothe for males, we have Psychic Soothe, and we have an Aurora for the whole day. Nice. I kind of don't want this to be as dark as that, but I am almost like intrigued. Because yeah, that looks interesting to me. Like I could put the dead center one to be the same thing instead of it being blue. Not the cats, I want the lights. Hues in a Days. Yeah, do that. It is next to impossible to see what's inside that, but it's mildly interesting to me, so I'm leaving it for a few minutes. So in here, like I said, I'm going to make this like when we're ready to go, it will probably, I'll make all the lights like green or something bright. But then when we're in actual like last day raids, it's going to be full red. Like most of the lights in the space will go to red. I'll give you as a heads up visually, if you like look over at the screen and everything's red, you'll know it's like, you know, raid time. Cues in a Days, tattered apparel. A few people got tattered apparel. I don't know how many people picked up new armor. I don't think we have as much like chest armor and shit, but in saying that, we have a lot of helmets. We are just having a bit of a struggle of bringing them into the colony, because by the time people are coming out here and grabbing them and stuff and then bringing them back inside, like they're doing it. This is taking a while. So yeah. And they are remaining at least calm. Somebody is starving, actively eating themselves a fine meal, but starving. Apart from being hungry, you've got Catharsis, Psychic Soothe, Strange Feeling, Impressive Dining Room, Spacious Interior, Psychic Emanator Soothe. Some rivals died. You're malnourished though. I wonder how many people are in a malnourished state. And I can English. Probably because a lot of them have been mental breaks and therefore are like, you know, only just coming out of it to eat for the first time since like the colony fucking disaster situation. I also don't know. Whenever I build a ship, like this is the second time I'm building a ship, I am building it to look like a ship. I'm building it for genuine like fucks and lols. Like it is amusement to me. You can do this shit in any shape as long as it's touching, you know? I find it very interesting. But yeah, once they got this place done, I will probably remove it as like a home space so that they're not coming in here. Like the only time I can see that being unnecessarily bad is during like a raid situation. If something were to break in here, it might be a problem. But if it was to break like one corner of this as opposed to the whole rest of the thing, I think it would still take off. I don't know how many engines this fucking shit needs. I don't know. I don't know if this is sufficient. I don't know if it needs more whatever. No clue. I don't know if this is enough. I assume it's enough. I assume you just need shit touching shit involved with the ship stuff and it's good. It's great. I kind of feel like these were really dark green at one point and I don't know if they changed or if I changed the color shade or if it was an external light shift thing. I don't know. I might as well grab a couple of those. So we had it on like light blue, we had it on orange. I'll just throw it back onto orange for a moment. It is like genuinely pretty like solidly striking. I'd love to be able to get like a black or something like this and make like the whole ground like solidly black, like that time that we were corrupt. That was pretty cool. I don't... what about light pink? Light pink ain't too bad. Kind of makes the other colors sort of do stuff. What about pinky purple? I think we've thrown it on this before and it's just a fucking nightmare to look at. I'm just leaving it on orange. I know it looks weird, but I don't know. Everybody's in minor breaks. So, how are we going with stuff? Azula is shaking the ever-loving shit out of my monitor at the moment because she's grooming herself underneath it. So it's like doing like this kind of stuff. But no, she's gone to sleep. She's being cute. She needs pets. There we go. Okay, so I don't super need to do wardening. We are doing construction, not doing handling, hunting, not worried too much about that. But we might buff that up because if we have like manhunter pack, I need them to be able to fight. Plant cutting, I think we're mostly good for food. I just don't want to fully decimate the you know, harvesting, like, aspect, because I did that once and that was the worst. That was not something we should have done. But yeah, it looked like they're at least calm the fuck down. It says shit that I can hunt. There's no wild humans. There is shit I can hunt, but I don't want to get out there. We're going with this because I've got the chem fuel for it now. I thought we got 143. So with the infinite chem reactor, if they don't break it, we should be good for a bit with that. And I have a bunch of the benches, which could probably put. I think they must have destroyed one of the poker tables, but that's okay. I might put a bench over that way. They're not going to get like some kind of insulated buff situation, but I'll put it over there and I'll see what they think about it. Do we have any that are like good, great? They're normal, excellent. Might deconstruct that one instead of it going and getting installed. There's one that's excellent, so I might put that here. Cancel that. I thought there was maybe one better one in here. There might not be a better one. Shiithakas are gone. Yeah, basically majority of them are gone, courtesy of Kilon earlier. So if I throw it into like name stuff, there is that's your section there. So there's probably like 10 of you, give or take. So yeah, there was a pretty big extinction thing. A lot of the colonists have been replaced at this time. But we are finally building a ship, so that's nice. I also don't know if these are set to white on default or they're kind of like an off color, eh? I kind of don't want to accidentally grab the other rooms. If I grab this and I grab that, I think all of the bulbs are done. Let's throw it onto white. Bright white. We'll send more in a bit. No worries. I kind of want them to go and harvest the crops and shit too. So we're kind of like semi-done with that shit. But I also, like I said, I don't want to fully remove the crops. The only thing I wouldn't mind doing is like decreasing the quantity of crops to like just like a few internal patches or something like that. Like there's rice here. I think I've done all the floors. What? That was a lot. Holy crap, that's a lot. That's almost an entire full square. How many was that? 200 good colonists. Holy fuck. It's trying. Hold on, let me slow that down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave them be doing what they're doing. I need this to be in order again. So, Jesus Christ. I think you're definitely the dominant colonist count at the moment. I haven't seen somebody do a fucking 200 spawn before. I am curious how it will go because the game was crapping itself a little bit earlier. And we don't know why. So, yeah, we'll see. But hopefully everybody coming in, I hope that they're all like, you know, good, like pleasant colonists, you know, not like troublemaker colonists that are gonna like go berserk. It's fine. Only because like I'm trying to do stuff with it. I mean, they're gonna get a lot of stuff done super fast. Plus, like, generally speaking, honestly, this is about the speed of my like regular colony. A regular colony might be a tiny bit slower than this. Just because of the sheer number of like build up of years worth of information. So yeah. It ain't anything different with this. It's just allocating this is going a bit slow on the side. What? I missed one in there, I'm not sure. As long as they can all attack, like as I said, like I'm not allocating guns for at least 5 in-game days. Until it's the 10th, I ain't putting guns on nobody because everybody's still in a mental break from the super mass death slaughter situation we had. So, yeah. Although this will be interesting because we have at least a confirmation of at least 200 colonists in here. Depending on how many people are alive at the end, it will be interesting. Although this does mean we are going to need more armor. And apparently you're all up in the fucking crops. Look at this shit. My god, man. I have like a colonist per piece of crop at the moment. Like, I get like 30, 50 people in my regular colony do this sort of thing, but I don't have it as like a proper like swatched out thing. It makes me wonder how many is in like that group, because it was almost a perfect square of colonists. But it will only ever select 200 at a time, so it's not like I can select everyone. I could grab 200 people and I could move them to the top of the colony, and then I could grab the rest of the people and move them to the bottom of the colony. That would be the only possible way to do a count, beyond the fact that we had like about 130, 120 before you spawned in it. So we should have like 330-ish or something, I think. Give or take. So no way to tell number of colonists. I mean, there are ways. So when I do a count of my colonists and stuff, one of the fastest ways to do it is to throw down a caravan. Just like save the game, create a caravan, throw every single colonist into it. Whoever is not in the caravan, like I have a couple of people that are in the caravan at the moment, but you know, it's fine. They're in there somewhere. When it goes to a caravan situation, there will be some people that are in the colony that are downed in hospital. They don't count in it, but sometimes they'll be in the caravan, but they are technically downed. And when that shit happens, you can't do anything about it, kind of thing. You can't count it properly. But like, see, at the moment, it might be super hard to see, but there's about 12 people highlighted up the top there. So when you throw a caravan, like a mock caravan up, you can literally just click on it. It'll tell you how many colonists you have, and you just have a look for how many are missing. And that's how I normally count my colony, keep track of them and shit. Of course, if somebody's in like a mental wanderer or something like that, I've also got to keep an eye out for like certain colored like characters, like blue or whatever, wandering around to make sure that I've got them counted if they're in it or not, or people in the hospital or not, stuff like that. So it really does depend. But there's that way. Like I said, I could grab like 200 colonists and I could tell them to go stand perfectly along the top here. And then I could come down and I could click on a bunch more people and tell them to go down to the bottom. And then whoever is left, I could tell to walk over to the side or into the center of the map. And then I could count up each individual group, and that would tell me how many colonists are here too. But because before you spawn them in, as far as I know, we had about 120, 130 colonists-ish, I think. We should have like 330-ish, I think. Need anything? I mean, psychic suits are still good. We are starting to build up medicine, but more medicine would be great. I might need more steel by the look of it. Advanced components. Advanced components are strong. I've got the thing updated on screen too, but I need to keep track of the cold snaps because we're in summer at the moment. So if you could send plague, might save the colony. Partly regret what I sent. That's fine. We had 70 odd people with the plague and then 40 more people with the other plague. So like, they have the plague. Most of them have got like immunity and shit to it now, but it's in there. And yeah, pretty much just missed like near colony like death courtesy of Keelon earlier. We're basically like, we had a battle and we had allies sent in, and then our allies got hit in like the blast radius of our fight because we were up against mechs, and then so the allies fought us. I disarmed everybody, not like didn't take the weapons off them, but I attentioned them. They were standing on this particular, you know, anti-grain warhead, and so they got blown up and they were upset about it. So then they came in and blew up the hospital, which I was in, and I died. And then everybody's just been like tantruming for at least the last hour or so in stream, easily, maybe 2. And yeah, we've been just trying to recover from that. But we had a whole heap of orbital bombardment beacons. We had whatever it is, the the other one that's really good. Like the laser one, I think it is. We had a lot of those. We don't have a lot of them now. A lot of people gave up. We've got 511 people are dead. There's at least 250 people that have left, run wild, or have been kidnapped. So no exact idea. Oh shit, fuck, don't kill it, don't kill it. I didn't realize it was named. I thought it was just a random one. Speaking of, I need to make sure it is in the pets area. There we go. Get your ass back in here, mate. Let's try to go out into traps. Inspired surgery, confusion. A cleaning spree would be good. That would be like help. I'm trying to harvest what food we can. Simple meals would be great too. Just, what was that? Something broke. No longer having a tantrum. Ah, oh, you broke that. That's fine. But yeah, no, it's fine. They'll live. We'll see how many gets made. Nobody has enough beds, I'll tell you that much. We don't have that many beds anymore. And I am trying to make floor out of marble and limestone. If we've got a lot of limestone, I am apparently out of marble, unfortunately. We got cleaning. Nice, thank you. Well, that should help clean up some of the miscellaneous pukes around the place. But yeah, apparently I still need marble blocks and probably a lot of steel. I was just trying to check what these needed, but I think it's advanced components is priority. And Aurora, we got 7,000 steel. Thank you. We got Psychic Soothe. Thank you. Alright, so we've got 2 Psychic Soothes on the males, 2 Psychic Soothes on the female, and Aurora to hopefully keep them happy. And how they're going otherwise. Okay, so they've got a lot of positive, and it is actually solidly outweighing the deaths, but the deaths still have got 2.5 days left to go before we get to that. So we got 5,000 marble blocks. Thank you. Well, they're definitely going to use that, because also when they break like walls and stuff, as long as we have stuff to like replenish that, because like I don't have a lot of granite. A lot of these walls are granite, and a lot of them are marble and limestone, but I think this area doesn't have granite. So yeah, granite blocks would be good, just to have it for repairing the walls after like a fight. Apart from that, we'll probably still need a lot of armor and stuff. Also, since you guys can haul, bring a lot of you guys into haul as well. So there'll be a lot of people that can do cleaning and stuff, but we have a lot of stuff outside that they're about to go get very, very excited about, because at least half the colony can do like firefighting, patient, bed rest, doctor, basic, all that sort of stuff. The other half will be higher priority on like bringing everything inside right now, which would be great, which means anything that's getting spawned in, everybody should be rushing outside to try to get into storage, which is great. And 5,000 granite blocks. Thank you. I do want to get to a point where like I can do like a slug turret thing. I don't know what I do for that. Yeah, a lot of yours are dead. I think you only have like 5 or something. 3 or 5? You got 3. 3 colonists left, Crimson. So you don't have a lot of people left. Although we do have like 300 odd people at the moment. You can spawn people if you want. It's not like it's an issue. It's probably like a higher chance of existing. But I don't know what the cluster of blessed are doing in this area. I don't know what you lot are up to. Oh, you guys are forming a caravan. So what are you waiting on? You're waiting on 2 colonists. Helon's on their way out, and fuck knows somebody's in there, I'm guessing, eating. Yeah, one person's in here eating. Alright, and you didn't have the extra ambrosia because some of the animals got to it. And these animals, I'm going to say remove from the caravan and remove from the caravan. Because I think they will leave once the other colonists get over here. And Keelan's almost there. Sorry. This is 50 good colonists. Holy crap. I think we've got 380 colonists now, maybe? Possibly. Admittedly, this is substantially more than I have in my regular colony, so at this point, yeah, this is going to be one of the biggest colonies I've ever had, which honestly is kind of fair. Let me take you guys back over here. Is there anything else? Where'd you get the steel? I did get the steel. I really need advanced components, because we can't make the caskets without them. That and I think components, but just like advanced components are really expensive and we can't make them at the moment because I think I need to have a bunch of resources plus a stockpile of components to begin with to make them. Let them stack up. I can see the red. Was it red redding eventually from afar? What? What? Was it? Is a cult? Terrible. I completely like missed most of that. It was fine. The deep drills though, I want them the shit out of here. I want them to get the fuck outside. And I also have to connect up the walls too, so we can move them outside. There we go. Alright, electricity shit. Power. Hidden. There we go. Shove that there. I mean, I think eventually there will be a bloodbath. Well, there was like 2 hours ago, so I'm sure there will be like at least an hour or two into like tomorrow's stream. Because like all as it takes is Keelan visiting the stream and then we get dead because Keelan's the only person that seems to be like not doing a lot of like helpful positive stuff. There's a lot of death been there. But then at this point, like basically none of my colonists have guns, so anything I could do, like they have weapons, it's going to take me a long time to allocate the shit out of them, you know. And I basically have to build all of these pods, as many pods as I can get built, and then seal this room. And then we can basically look at starting that up. So what I'm basically going to try to do is I'm going to try to get some of this shit allocated. I'm going to try to get some of this stuff allocated. I don't know if they have enough recreational stuff. I'm pretty sure everybody's set to be able to fight if they can fight. So I am hoping that for the amount of pacifists that we do have, that some of those are doctors, perhaps. And yeah. As for the rest of it, I hope to get like one of these rocket swarm thingies up and running. I think that would be cool. I don't have mortar shells to load these things though, so I'll be after some of those tomorrow as well. But has formed a caravan, is now traveling. I'm trying to go and get an ally back again. Now it said that you were too heavy, which was fine because I want to get rid of this stuff if I can. This is all tainted shit, although I don't super want to drop the good shit off, but you're light enough to move, which is fine. So I'm trying to go and gift a lot of this stuff to the ally that we shot. I don't think we're going to get them to become like neutral or allied with us no matter what I do in like the space of a day, because like even if I sent another caravan, I would have to be incredibly lucky to give them like enough stuff that they want. But I do have an ally, a stronger ally, that if I had to make a call for like help during like a battle or something, we should be fine. I do not know what's happened to this wall. It is marble, so they should go and build it. And what I might do is I might set them to have a little bit more interest in doing building as well to get this place like fixed up. We got incendiary shells. Nice. So they should go put those in the pile, which hopefully should be the one closest to the things, and EMP shells as well, which will be nice as well. So we've got a bit of defense, and we've at least got, like, for the most part, started building a ship. It is not fully complete. It's got a lot of these pods left to go, only because I'm just trying to see how many fucking pods we can throw on it and how many colonists I can kind of get out of here by the end of it. Like, the other thing too is if like a branch of this gets like broken, I'm hoping that the rest of it's enough, right? Because as far as I'm concerned, like if one whole branch goes, we'll still have 3, you know, lines, or if like half of it gets destroyed, we'll hopefully have the other half and the functioning center or something, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to basically like spend a while the start of like tomorrow night's stream allocating the ever-loving fuck out of like weapons, which means I'll probably just make a pile on the ground where I can see it really clearly, and then send everybody to go and pick stuff up. And armor will probably be like a super intense one. So if you guys want to hold your redeems for a minute, we are basically at the end of the night. I also need to seal that too. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting tomorrow, because tomorrow is initiating the ship launch to get the fuck out of here and dealing with whatever raids come. And I want to start that as soon as I can in the night. Like, I don't know if it's going to be an 8-hour stream. It depends on how well we go with that. But like, it will be, if they can get off world in 8 hours, then the week was a success. And this lot, like, I don't think any single one colonist is still alive from day one. Like, I was there day one and I got blown off the planet on the day one, so I'm not expecting that.